Hi everyone and welcome to today's webinar. I'm Nina Holtz and I'm the Customer Success Team Lead here at Qwaya and I'm going to be the presenter today. During the webinar today I'm going to tell you a bit about Qwaya and who we are. Then I'm going to go through what you can do with Qwaya, and after that I'm going to log into the tool and I'm going to show you how you set up a new campaign, how you manage existing campaigns. I'm also going to go through our reporting functionalities and our automation features. If you have any questions during the webinar, please type them into the question box and I will answer them as we go. So who are we? Qwaya is a Facebook Ads Manager and it's a self-service tool, which means that we don't offer a managed service. You need to create and manage the ads by yourself, but hopefully Qwaya will help you remove some of the manual work it usually takes and speed up the process. We've been a Facebook preferred marketing developer since 2010, and as you can see, we have the ads badge. We're located in Stockholm in Sweden, but we do have customers all around the world. Here you can see our customers spread out across the globe. We have customers in more than 70 different countries at the moment. So what can you do with Qwaya? With Qwaya, you can easily create multiple ad variations. Just type in the titles you want, and you add the body texts you want and the images you want, and then Qwaya will create one ad for each combination. It's also more easy to find your right target group because you can split test your target. So, for example, you can split your target based on age, and then you'll be able to see how the different ad variations are performing in the different target groups. We also have different automation features. Such as scheduling or rules. So you can automatically pause ad sets or ads when specific rules are triggered. We also have graphical reporting that you can export as images, and you can also, of course, get the data. Another great thing with Qwaya is the workflow and organization. You can have everything in one place. You can connect all the Facebook user accounts that you're working with and all the ad accounts into one Qwaya account, and then you can also connect your Google Analytics account, and you'll be able to see how the different campaigns are performing both in Qwaya but also in your Google Analytics account, as you get goals and transaction data into Qwaya. You can also reuse everything you do. You can save your ad creative work and your targeting work as templates, and in this way you'll be able to reuse it. You can also share and collaborate in the same Qwaya account. So just invite your colleagues and you can all work in the same account. So I'm going to go over to the demo now. To log into Qwaya, you click on the login button in the upper right corner and you'll be able to log in using the username and the password that you set up the first time when you registered. Then when you log in, you will be asked to connect your Facebook user account. And when you've done that, this is what you will see. And this is your dashboard or your ad account dashboard. So you'll be able to see all the Facebook user accounts and all the ad accounts that you have connected. So here to the left, you have the ad accounts, and then here to the right, you can see the Facebook users. Now, if you want to add more accounts, you just click here, connect more ad accounts. You can also do that here in settings. So if you go to settings and Facebook connections, you'll be able to see your connected Facebook user accounts. You can see that I have two different, and then all the ad accounts and all the pages and applications that I'm an admin of. You can also remove accounts or reconnect the accounts. If you want to invite your colleagues, you can do that here in settings and Qwaya users. And here you can invite more people or remove people from your account. If you want to connect your Google Analytics account in order to get Google Analytics data into Qwaya, you can do that in Google Analytics. So when you haven't connected an account, it will say connect account here, and you'll be redirected to Google Analytics. Then you will see all your ad accounts here, and here to the right, you can select what Google Analytics account you want to connect, and also what profile, and then the currency. And then you just press save, and you have it connected. But to start working with Qwaya, to start creating the ads, you need to go back to the dashboard. So I click here on the Qwaya logo to go back to the dashboard. And then you need to select the ad account you wish to work with. And I'm going to work with the Marvel Women account today. So I click here. and I'll be redirected to the ad account overview. And here you'll be able to see some recent statistics from today and yesterday, and a comparison of this month and last month, and also the last 7 days spent. In the ad account overview, you can also see the top navigation bar. You can see that Qwaya consists of two parts. You have the part here to the right, which is My Campaigns, and here you'll be able to see everything that you also can see on Facebook. So all your published campaigns, ad sets, and ads you'll be able to see here. It's also here that you set up the scheduling and the rules and look at the reports. The other part of Qwaya is the ad creation process, and you can find that here. So you need to first set up the ad variations in Create Ads, then you decide who should see your ad in the Set Targeting tab, and then you publish your ads to Facebook here in Publish Ads. I'm going to start to go through that process. So I'm going to click here on Create Ads to start setting up the ad variations. In the Create Ads tab, you have this left-hand sidebar, and in this left-hand sidebar, you'll be able to see your pages. And most times, when you want to set up campaigns and ads, you start from the page, because when you do, you're able to place your ads in the newsfeed, both on mobile devices and on desktop devices. If you start from here, for example, the external website option, you will only be able to place your ad in the right-hand column on desktop. But if you start from here, you'll be able to create all different ad variations. So I'm going to click on the Marvel Women page, and then you can see that you have different ad types here. And if you want to create an ad for your external website, but you want to be able to place it in the newsfeed, you should select to create an unpublished page post and a link ad. So you click here, and then you can see you have the display link, you have the call to action buttons, the post link is the same as the destination URL, you have the post text, headline, description, and images. And down here, you decide where on Facebook you want the ad to be shown. And if you hover over these question marks, you'll be able to see what you're entering. Let's try this one instead. This is what the ad will look like, and you can see that the post text is the text in the top. And in this way, you will not entering the text in the wrong place. And you can add multiple post links. For example, if you want to A/B test different landing pages, you can also add multiple post texts, headlines, description, and images. And in this way, you can create ad variations. So like this, for example, headline 1, and then add, and headline 2. So this is how you add multiple. Then you can save your ad creatives as a template, and in this way you're able to reuse it. So I really recommend you to save all your ad variations as templates, because then you don't need to start from scratch every time. You can use an existing template and then do changes to that instead of starting from scratch. You can also create other types of ads. You can create page-like ads. So if you want to get more likes on your Facebook page, you can create a page-like ad. Here you add the title, the body text, and the image. And you can also add multiple titles, multiple body text, and multiple images. And then here you decide where on Facebook you want the ad to be shown. You can also do promoted post, or boost posts. So here in page post ads, you'll be able to see all your published page posts, and then you can just select the one you want to promote and then click create. And here you can see some statistics and about the different posts. You can also view the posts directly on Facebook. So for example, like this, view on Facebook, and you'll get to Facebook and you'll be able to see what the post look like. You can also select an unpublished post and promote it if you want to. So here you'll be able to see all your unpublished page posts. So if you have a scheduled post, for example, you'll be able to promote it from here. You can also do text ad, and the text ad is more or less like a status update that you promote. You can also do a photo ad, so just add a photo and some text to that one. So the difference here between a link ad is that the photo is not linked to your external website. if you do a photo ad, but if you do a link ad, the image will be linked to your external website. So if someone clicks on the image on a photo ad, they will get to your Facebook page, to your photo gallery, and not to your external website. So if your goal is to get offsite conversions or offsite website clicks, I recommend you to create link ads. Facebook has seen that that's the best one to use. And you can also create offer ads, and you can create multi-product ads. And this is an ad type that is not available through Facebook Ads Manager or the Power Editor, so it's only available through the API. This is a way to create one ad but promote 3 different images. So here you can add the message, and here you can also see what you're entering. So this is what it will look like. So it would be one message but with 3 different products, and you can create links to the different products. So when someone clicks on the different images, they will get to different websites. This ad type has been a great success for many advertisers, especially e-commerce sites and travel agencies. So what you can do is that you can promote different products, but from the same product category, or maybe complementary products. And this one, you can also decide if you want to place it on desktop or mobile devices. And the same here, you can save it as a template, and you'll be able to reuse it later on. Then of course you can create mobile and desktop app ads, and then you click here. So if you want to create a mobile app, you will be able to select it here and add headline, message, and images, and save it. When you have saved your ad variations or ad creatives as a template, you will find them here in the Use Template tab. So here you can see that I have a lot of different folders, and in these folders I have different templates. So for example, here I have one that's called Marvel 2015. So if I open this up, I have one that's called Winter Sale Link Ad. So if I double click on it, you can see here that this is my display link. My call to action is shop now. I have one post link. I have one post text, 2 different headlines, 1 description, and 4 different images. So what I can do here is that, for example, maybe I want to change the headline, or I want to change the images, and then I can just do that, and I press save as, and it will be saved as another version, or just save if I want to overwrite the old changes. But if I want to use this exact template, I can just click create, and I will be able to see my 8 different ad variations. And it's 8 different ad variations because I have 4 different images and 2 different titles. So here you can see the different titles, and this is the same image. Then if you hover over the different placement options here, you'll be able to see a preview of the ad. So you'll be able to see what it will look like on Facebook. Like this. So when you have the ad variations here, they are activated. So they're not published to Facebook, but these are the ads you're going to use in your campaign that you're about to publish. So these are the ads that I want to publish to Facebook. The next step is to go to set targeting to decide who should see your ad. So you go here to set targeting, and here you will also be able to see this left-hand sidebar with the different targeting templates. Here you can create a new targeting if you want to, and here you can just add different targeting options like location, age, interests, etc. But what you also can do is that you can start from one of your templates. So you can just double click on it and it will open up. And here you can see that I've selected 2 different locations. I have United States and United Kingdom. I've selected to target people between 20 and 49 and only females. I have 3 different interests. And you can type in new interests here if you want to, or browse here in this drop down. When you type in new interests, you will get suggestions down here. Then here you have the demographic targeting. You also have the behavior targeting. You have the connection targeting, so you can target people that are fans of your page or not fans of your page. You also have the relationship targeting, and you have education and occupation. So where someone works, or what, or a field of work, and also different types of education and schools. And then you have the last option here, which is custom audiences. And here you'll be able to see in this drop down, you'll be able to see all your custom audiences. So your lookalike audiences, your email custom audiences, your website custom audiences, etc. You'll be able to see here. You can select to include people from a specific list or exclude people from a specific list. So if you haven't tried custom audience yet, I really recommend you do that. A lot of our users love it, and you can create them here in Qwaya or on Facebook, and you'll be able to see them. So this is very similar to Facebook. We are pulling all the data directly from Facebook. The main difference here is that you're able to split by. So you see here, I've selected to split by country. And when I do that, instead of getting one targeting with people from both United States and United Kingdom, you will get two separate targetings. One with people from United States and another one with people from United Kingdom. So you'll be able to see how your different ad variations are performing in the different countries. I also selected to split by every 10th year. So in this drop-down, you can select different age intervals. And so I will get one age group that is 20 to 29, another that is 30 to 39, and a third that is 40 to 49. So 3 different age groups. So in total, I will get 6 different segments, one for each country and one for each age group. You can also split by gender if you want to, and you can also split by interests. You can also use Facebook's conjunctive targeting or and targeting. It has a lot of different names. Intersect targeting is also called. And if you select all here, instead of targeting people that like any of these interests, you will targeting people that like all these interests. So you can see here, if I select all, the number of persons will decrease. You can also split by behaviors, and you can also split by relationships. And the same here, you can save as if you want to save it as another version, or just press save if you want to overwrite the old changes. And if you want to use this one, just click use. And now you can see that I have 6 different targetings, one for each country and for each age group. So what will happen is that I will be able to see how my 8 different ad variations are performing in this target group, in this target group, in this target group, etc. So I will actually get 6 different ad sets, because you will get one ad set per targeting, since you cannot mix different targetings into the same ad set. So you will get separate ad set, 6 different ad sets with 8 ads in each ad set. So the next step is to go to publish ads, and this is where you tie together your ad creators with your targetings. So here it says generate 48 ads, and that's because you have 8 ad variations and 6 targetings. And here you can decide if you want to create a new campaign or publish your ads into an existing campaign. So here you'll be able to see all the different campaigns that I have. I'm going to use a new campaign. Like this, and I can also put them into a folder if I want to. And then you have to decide on your ad set name or the ad set prefix. The ad set prefix is the common name for all of your 6 ad sets. So this should be something that is common or that you have in all the 6 ad sets. And in this case, I had free shipping in my headline. So I'm going to use free shipping. and also the month, like this. And then you can see it's also going to be named after your targeting template and the targeting split. So this part here is pulled in dynamically from the targeting name. But this part here you set up by yourself. Then you can select start and end time, and you also have the budget. And the budget is per ad set. So if I type in 100 here, it's going to be 100 times 6, so 600 in total. Then you have the different bid options. You have CPC, which is Facebook's the classical Facebook bid type, where you pay per click, and Facebook will try to give you as many clicks as possible. Try to show the ad to people that are more likely to click on your ad. And a click is not the same as a click to your website, or a link click. Because a click is when someone clicks somewhere on the ad. It can be when someone clicks on the link to your Facebook page. It can be when someone clicks on the share button, the like button, etc. So here Facebook will optimize, and you'll be charged for each click. Then you have the CPM, which is cost per 1,000 impression. And then you have the optimize CPM option. And here Facebook will optimize the ads delivery based on your objectives. So for example, you can do actions. And in this case, Facebook will optimize on link clicks. So they will try to give you as many link clicks as possible and show your ad to people that are more likely to click on your link. What you have to do here is to set up your target value. So this is how much you value a link click. And if you do this on Facebook, they will do it for you, and they will set it to $5. But if you do it here, we don't want to set it for you because we don't know how much you value a conversion, so we don't think that's fair, and that's why you have to put it in here by yourself. And then if you can also optimize on clicks, and you have daily unique reach and also social impressions. Then you can also optimize the ads delivery based on your Facebook pixel. So here you can select your pixel that you want Facebook to optimize on, and then you also have to set up the target value, so how much you value a conversion. For this to work really well, you need to have quite big target groups, at least 500,000 people in each target group, and you need to have around 25 to 50 conversions registered on Facebook. So it doesn't need to be registered on a specific campaign, just in general. Facebook needs to know what kind of people that usually convert on your pixel, so they will be able to show it to similar people. Then we also have the CPA option, which is cost per action. So here you can decide to pay only when you get a page like, only when you get an offer claim, or when you get offsite link clicks. I'm going to use the option optimize CPM for actions today. And then the last thing before we generate the ads is to set up the tracking. So here you can decide to use our Google Analytics integration, and then we will add all the necessary UTM parameters, and down here you can see the parameters that we add. If you want to remove or want another UTM parameter, you can just type that in here. So if you want another medium, for example, you can do UTM medium and put in maybe PPC if that's what you prefer. Then you can see that the UTM medium here will be set to PPC. You can also select from the drop down here if you want to select a specific one. But you shouldn't touch the UTM content, because the UTM content is what enables us to pull your data from your Google Analytics account into Qwaya. So without this specific UTM content key or value, we will not be able to pull your data from your Google Analytics account into Qwaya. And here you can also add more Facebook more Facebook pixels if you want to track more pixels. The next step is to go to generate 48 ads, and you'll be able to take a last look at all your ads. So here you have the campaign name, you have the tracking for the campaign, you also have the first ad set name, the audience, the bid type, and the different ads. And then if you scroll down, you can see this second ad set, the audience and the ads. And you can remove ads if you want to, just click here on the small X's. You can also preview the ads by hovering over the different placement options. But when you're happy and you want to publish your ads, you just click on Publish 48 ads, and they will all go off to Facebook and into the ordinary approval process. So this is how you publish the ads to Facebook. Here in the My Campaigns tab, you'll be able to see everything that you also can see on Facebook. So all your published campaigns, ad sets, and ads. Here in this left-hand sidebar, you'll be able to see all your campaigns. So here you can see I have different campaigns in my different folders. And these folders here are campaign folders. And you can create campaign folders down here. And the campaign folders are only visible on Qwaya, and it's a way to structure your ad account in a better way. So you can drag and drop your campaigns between these different folders. As you can see here, I've set it up on different seasons. You can also do it for if you have different markets, maybe you want to set it up for different markets, different types of ad. If you have, for example, all your ads for your external website in one folder, and maybe one folder for your page-like ads, etc. It's a way to structure your account in a better way, so you don't have all the campaigns just in a long list that you usually have it on Facebook, and it can be very hard to manage. When you select the campaigns here, you'll be able to see the ad sets in this view. So here you have the campaigns, then you select them and you'll be able to see the ad sets. And then if you go here to the ads view, you'll be able to see the ads for all the different ad sets. In the ad sets view, you'll be able to see different metrics. And what you can do is that you can create your own reports. So you see here where it says basic statistics. In this dropdown, you actually have different canned reports or predefined reports. And if you shift between these different reports, the columns that you're looking at will shift. So what you can do is that you can add and remove columns to the reports. And here is where you do that. So just add and remove the columns. You have a lot of different metrics to choose between. Here you have the cost per link click, and you have cost per action, comments, etc. You also have the Facebook conversion data, so the add to chart, checkout, leads, etc. And you can also get the cost per lead or cost per offsite conversion data. And if you use our Google Analytics integration, you can also see the goals and the transaction data. So when you add these different columns, it will be auto-saved to this specific report. And so the next time you go back and you select this report, you will see the different columns. So this is a way to create different predefined reports. Then if you select an ad set, you'll be able to see this bottom toolbar. And in this bottom toolbar, you'll be able to look at graphs to see the performance over time. You can compare 3 different metrics at the same time. And you can also export this as data or as an image. Then you have the name, time, and budget, where you can edit the name of the ad set and also the budget. And you can do this for multiple ad sets at the same time. Just select multiple and just click update when you're done. Then you can also look at the targeting, and you can click here to edit your targeting. You can also edit the bids and some of the bid types. You cannot change to all bid types because some of the bid types we need to set when we publish the ads to Facebook. But you can change to, for example, optimize CPM for clicks, reach, and CPC and CPM. But you can always update your bids here. So if you want to update your max bid, or if you want to update the target value, you can just do that here. Just type in your new value and press update. Then you will also find our automation features. So here, for example, you have scheduling. So you can decide during what days and what hours of the day you want the ad to be shown. So here I set it up to run only from 3 p.m. to midnight on weekdays. What you can do is that you can right click on these periods and you can copy it to, for example, all days or all working days, or just copy Friday to Saturday, for example, or delete, clear everything. If I want to set it up to run more hours during, for example, Saturdays, say from 8 a.m. to midnight, I just click down and I drag like this, and then I can copy to Sunday. Then when I want to activate this, I just press on and save, and it will be saved. One thing that is important to keep in mind here is that you will schedule your campaigns according to this time zone, and this is the time zone in your ad account. So if you're running campaigns in different time zones, you need to keep in mind the time difference. So it will always be scheduled according to the time zone you have here. You cannot change this in Qwaya, but if you contact your account manager on Facebook, they will probably be able to change it for you. Then you also have ad set rules. And with ad set rules, you can automatically pause ad set when specific rules are triggered. So for example, pause ad set if CTR falls below 2.5% in lifetime. And then if cost per offset conversions exceeds 50 in last 7 days, then pause. So if you set up different or multiple rules, there's an or relationship between the different rules. And here you have a lot of different metrics to choose between when you want to pause the ad set. Here what you have to keep in mind is the condition for the rule, so when you want to activate the rule, and that you set up here in settings. And here you can decide to activate rules when, for example, clicks exceeds a specific amount or impressions exceeds a specific amount. So in my case here, I've selected activate rules when impressions exceeds 1000. So what will happen is that when my ad set has more than 1000 impressions, we're going to start and see if the CTR is below 2.5% or if the cost per offset conversions is more than 50. And we will check this every 15 minutes to see if your ad set, if your rule should be triggered. I mean, so we check this every 15 minutes, and then it will be paused if any of these rules are true. Same here, press on and save if you want to activate it. Then we have the exact same feature but on an ads level. So here you can pause, instead of pausing the whole ad set, you can pause individual ads inside of that ad set. But otherwise it's exactly the same. Then we have our last automation feature, which is ad rotation. And with ad rotation, you can automatically rotate a subset of your ads each day or every second day or every third day. And this is a way to keep your campaigns fresh and make sure that that your target audience don't see the same ad over and over again. So for example, in this campaign here, in this ad set here, I have 6 different ads. And then I can select to show my ads every day and show 2 ads in each rotation. What will happen is that the first day, 2 ads will be active and the rest will be paused. The second day, 2 new ads will be active and the rest will be paused. And the third day, 2 new ads will be active and the rest will be paused. So it will take 3 days before all of my ads have been shown. And this is a way, to combat ad fatigue and and make sure that you show new ads and you don't need to go in and manually update your ad sets every day or every second day. It's a way to, save some time. So this is about our automation features. Then you also have the ability to look at the ads more in detail. And in order to do that, you go to the ads view. And in the ads view, you'll be able to see your ads, look at the ads more in detail. Here you can decide to show details or hide details. And if you show details, you'll be able to see a preview of the audience and the ad. And if you hover over the placement, you'll be able to see the preview. Here you can also choose between different canned reports. And of course, you can just add and remove columns to the report if you want to. You can also select an ad, and then you'll be able to see this bottom toolbar. And in this bottom toolbar, you have the graph functionality again, so you can compare different ads to each other or look at 3 different metrics at the same time. You have the targeting again you can look at. You have the creative, so you can see the ad type, the name, the post text, the headline, destination URL, the UTM parameters, the URL tags. And another thing that is very handy is this, the link to your Facebook post. So if you click here, you'll be able to look at the post on Facebook directly. And sometimes with the unpublished post, you get a lot of comments, but you can't really find the posts. It can be hard. It can be easy to miss the comments in your page settings, for example. So then, what you can do is you can add the column comments, and so you can see if you have comments on your ads and your posts, and you can just access the post by this link here. You also have the bidding, and here you have the tracking. So here you can see which Facebook pixels you are tracking, and you can add or remove pixels if you want to. If you want to export data, you just select the ads that you want to export the data for, and then you click on Excel export, and you'll be able to do that. You cannot export images, you can only export data for the ads and the ad sets. So this was actually what I wanted to show you today. If you have any more questions after the webinar, please send them to support@qwaya.com, and me or one of my colleagues will help you out. You can also find a lot of information on our support page, qwaya.com/support. If you want more strategic or tactical advice, I recommend you look in our blog, qwaya.com/blog, where we share best practice about Facebook marketing in general and how to use Qwaya. So I really recommend you take a look there. If you don't follow us on Twitter, or if you haven't liked us on Facebook yet, please do that to make sure that you don't miss any updates from us.